All right, hello everybody. Let me just. Why isn't this on? What is going on? Why isn't this working? Is the mic? Yeah, okay. So the microphone's coming through. What's gone? What has happened to the webcam? Why is that not working? Have I accidentally disconnected it? I don't think so. Ouch. Well, this is a good start. Because initially, okay, so the wheel works. Hi, Mike. Yeah, fair enough. Cool. No worries, mate. Let's right. So I need to diagnose what's going on with this. Actually, why isn't this? I have absolutely no idea why my webcam isn't showing anything. This is odd. It's not. I mean, the device is there on. Oh no, okay, there it is. Okay, now it's working. Cool. I haven't done anything to. Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong setup as well. Let's get a somewhat logical setup on. Cool. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that I'm not going to have enough time to get anything like the kind of practice that I need. Oops, I just.
The pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
In standard sort of style.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind
I've
the white line.
decided that the proper move is going to be to
car left, clear left.
Join the session with minutes to go until the event actually starts. With well, there we go, exactly zero time until the event begins. Now I am fairly familiar with how a GT4 car should drive around this track, aside from the obvious
Car right, clear right.
consideration that this is a slightly different configuration than what I've driven before. I've not done that corner before, but apart from that, I should be relatively well read into how this track runs. I mean, I'm going to need a few laps to get into it, I think, but oh, you know what, it's all good fun, isn't it? We'll just keep going until the game's there. Until that happens, and then we'll well, I suppose we just deal with it, right? Really. Cool. So 2 viewers in the chat already. Thanks very much for coming along, both of you. You're more than welcome. This is going to be hopeless, honestly. I've literally just finished a phone call with my wife and jumped straight on here to get the stream started. Planned to have about 10 minutes worth of practice, but the first time I actually entered the session, my wheel wasn't wasn't responding. So I've quickly opened up the Logitech G Hub software to try and see if that was the issue. And simply doing that, the software was detecting the wheel, so I thought, right, if the Logitech software is detecting it, then naturally, it should be okay. Anyway, we're going to adjust the fuel level for qualifying. Just taking note of the ride height of 137.5. which is what I'm going to want to aim to get back to once I've taken the fuel load out. I think 15 litres is going to be plenty, much more than I do genuinely need. Oh, hang on, what did I say? It's 137.5 is what I was going for, wasn't it? So that's just about there. Yeah, and then we'll just throw it out on track, see if we can get a half decent qualifying position, and go from there. There aren't many entries for this, only 30, so cool. Let's see how things go, shall we? What's the worst that can happen? So the plan today, I think we're going to do this race. This should end at about 1/4 past the hour, and then depending on how I feel, we might go and do an IMSA race, or I might try and do a quick change to I don't know, the Rainmaster series, which I think begins at 1/4 past the hour as well. So it could be a very quick switch fire from one to the other. Because, you know,
okay, Dan, we've got
who doesn't like driving in the rain?
to get the job done,
and
mate.
as well, you know, in previous seasons, I have kind of commented on how slept on the Rainmaster series is, but then never went back to it. Which seems silly. So yeah, maybe if we get out of here in time to do the Rainmaster, we might go into doing that. We'll see. Let's just focus on what's in front of us for now, shall we? Right. Through we go, up through turn 10. Ooh. It's a difficult corner to get right if you've had a bit of a break from the track. Oh, very late on the brake for that one. Oh god, you can tell I've had absolutely zero practice because I'm just all over the place. But, you know, as long as I can just keep the car pointing the right way, that's going to be a good enough result for me, I think. I knew I'd get that corner wrong. I couldn't quite remember just how hard he was supposed to brake for it, or where the marker was. So I'll be honest. I think I deserve to start at the back here. I think I don't deserve to do very well. I certainly don't deserve to finish in the top 5 or the top half of the field.
The leader's just done a 148.36.
I'm definitely not going to be beating that. What have we got?
P3.
50.7. Okay, fair enough.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Probably could get a little bit closer to the inside curb through that left-hander. I need to be careful there because I know there's pretty strict off-track limits on the left-hand side on the exit.
New fastest lap for Matthew, 148.33.
Alright, there we go, what we're going to get away with. So we were a 1... okay.
P4.
So we might get away with a P4 start here. The key thing to take away is the fuel consumption, which is about 2.8 per lap. So what I need to do now is science this, go back to this one, have a look at the top split, the previous result, because I think that's what we're in now. See how many laps they did, which is 14, and then I need to find a pocket calculator that my teachers always told me, you know, I'd never spend all day walking around with, and do 14 multiplied by 2.9 litres per lap. Leaves me with about 40 litres of fuel. So I'm going to put in 42 litres and hope that that's enough. And then I'm going to adjust the spring perch offset to try and target that. Okay. So I can't really get close to that ride height number that I want. So I think we might start with a little bit of understeer and see where we go from there. Right, what I'm going to do first though is I'm going to go for a quick trip to the loo because I'm quite desperate. So I'll be back shortly.
That's the end of the session, P4.
Okay, so we're back. P4 to start. Key information to take away is it is a 75k an hour pace car, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a full pace lap, which could take a little while. Let's put this a bit closer here so that I can actually see it. I mean, the chat window. I'm just moving it a little bit closer to a little bit closer in on my second monitor. I am actually quite cold, but I don't want to put a jumper on just before I'm about to race. I want to be bold and start cold, and hopefully warm up into it. But if I'm still cold by the end of this, I might have to consider putting some warm kit on. Right. Yes, full pace lap. 75 k's an hour. Let's see what we can...
60 seconds.
Oh. Let's see what we can manage. I think there's only 8 cars in the class as well, so I can't imagine competition is going to be going on. Let's put the focus on iRacing, hit my pit macro, turn the fast repair on because we've got one for this race. And then we'll get rid of that because I don't want it.
30 seconds.
I'm not going to want to make any adjustments to that. So the only thing I'm hoping now is that I'm going to have enough fuel.
The track temp is
to
39
complete the
Celsius.
race.
The air temp is 22. Car number 15.
Let's see where we... Cool.
Okay, rolling starts. Follow car number
That's gonna get
9
annoying.
in the right lane.
Not sure how I feel about having voice chat on really, but if it gets annoying, I'm sure I can mute it without too many dramas. I have set myself up
Safety
a
car speed is 75 kilometers per
button
hour.
that I conveniently cannot see because my wheel's in the way, whether or not it's worked or not, so I have to kind of lean forward to look over the wheel to see whether or not that's activated correctly. Never mind. So, bit of a late start. Some minor technical issues at the start of the stream as well. Minimal practice time. Qualifying was practice, for me at least. So, strictly speaking, I am one of those people that everybody hates. The one that just joins a race with no practice and no extra effort put in beforehand. We should be okay as long as I say, as long as I can keep it facing the right direction for the vast majority of the event. Should be okay. Pretty fortunate in that we've got representation from all 4 car classes in this event. We've got the BMW M4s, the Clios that are hot on our tail at the moment. We've got quite a few Clios actually, it looks like. It looks like there's a good sort of half dozen of them. Usually you only get 2 or 3. Some significant representation from the Toyota GR84s and of course the MX-5s are ever a popular choice. But yeah, for me a bit of a choice that I've moved away from recently. I think I need to, I think next season if the Advanced Mazda series is one of those that I can realistically compete in, I might have to go back to that one as one of my main effort series. Because the MX-5 is genuinely a joy to drive. Perhaps not so much in these multi-class events because as the slower class car, or with the cars being so evenly matched in this series, minus the BMW, it can get very chaotic. When you're driving around, Toyotas and Clios, and it all gets a bit congested, and everyone sort of finds it very easy to forget that they're only racing within the same class. But never mind. What we need to do then is just focus on what's going on in front of us. Hope we don't get caught out by the leader playing silly buggers on the start.
Okay, Dan, get ready.
And away we go. Got a cracking start there, I think. Just have to be careful as we enter the first braking zone that I don't completely clobber somebody. Oh, there goes a beamer already.
The car ahead is car number 23, B licence, and their rating is 1.7.
Yeah, I need to build confidence through there, absolutely.
Start's okay, now find your groove.
It was a weird corner, that final one, because you need to kind of shift the weight onto the front wheels to get it turned in and stop the rear of the car from kicking out and causing you problems, but I don't really want to.
Defend your position.
I'm sure it's possible to go through
The
that.
driver behind's had lots of incidents lately, bear it in mind.
I'm sure it's possible to go through that final corner without lifting, you know, if you take the proper line, but I'm still not quite certain what that is yet. It felt a little better than the last time.
Alright Dan, you reel in, P3 in. The gap is now 0.48.
Oh, hang on. Forgot what part of the track I was on for a moment. I thought I was approaching this corner.
The leader has just done a 148.19.
Okay, excellent. We're doing okay. And it looks like I've guesstimated the fuel consumption about right.
Glad I crashed. Oh, what Lord?
Eye overlay suggesting that
Hi, Ellen. I don't think there's any point.
based on my fuel usage so far, I'm going to end up with a litre and a half left over, which is going to be about, I don't know, half a lap extra. Oh god, I've left that a little bit late.
Okay Dan, keep piling on the pressure, he'll make a mistake.
Behind, getting very, very aggressive, going for that dive from quite far back. He's going to be quite dangerous. If I don't start building a gap at least.
That's 20 minutes to go.
I think I got back on it a little bit early.
That's a new fastest lap
But
for
we have-
Matthew, 148.00.
Pretty sure we are building up a
The
gap
pit
to the
window
guy
is now
behind.
open.
Pit window? What pit window? Shouldn't need to pit.
We'll need to pit for fuel by lap 14.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Sorry, I had to avoid the article.
Oh, if I'm not careful, this is going to end up in a bit of a disaster between me and the chap in front.
You're so smart. Why are you
That's,
doing that? You're not even racing.
that's a better exit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not even racing.
Let's turn that off, shall we? I'm not interested in hearing those moaning at each other.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Don't wait too long. Find that gap.
Do you want to drive the car, Jim? Oh dear, nearly dropped that. Okay, let's just calm down a little bit.
Okay, Dan. Don't let this guy distract you.
Right side. Clear right.
P4.
Alright, so I think I've successfully gotten rid of James behind me, up to a point, I guess.
That lap time was
Just need to
150.30.
work on the guy in front. Specifically, how on earth am I going to get him out of the way? Thanks going deep into that corner. Which is all fine and all good and well, but unless I can sort of get alongside to take advantage of it, you know, it's not much good to me.
Okay, Dan. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Oh, I very nearly lost that as well. Need to remember as well, as I'm burning off fuel, that rear ride height is getting higher and higher, which is just giving me more and more oversteer and more sort of loose and twitchy rear end. This could be it.
On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
P3, that's your quickest lap in this session.
Whoa, that was tense, wasn't it? Oh dear, and I've just in one corner I bottled it. Nice, cool. Let's try and keep the concentration level up, shall we? Oh, that one corner. That's where he's going to make up. And any gap that I build on the guy in front of me now, that's the corner he's going to make it back on.
The gap to car number 23 behind is now 0.45. Alright Dan, you've used half your fuel.
Oh wow. Very lucky I missed that Mazda.
You're coming up on a slower car.
Left side. Clear left.
All right. 10 to go. 10
You're
minutes.
halfway home. We think about 6 laps of fuel remaining. Well done, Dan. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Oh dear.
On your right. Clear right. Left side.
You're approaching.
Clear left.
That was a little bit sketchy.
On your right. Clear right. On your left. Clear left.
Where are you going?
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Oh, okay. Seems fair.
Car left. Clear left. On your left.
Of course, you're just going to send it into
Hold
that
your
gap.
line.
Yep. Again, seems totally
Clear
fair.
left.
But at least you've held up the guy behind me a little bit.
Okay, Dan, you're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting, they might not notice you.
Right
Blind
side.
spot. Should know I'm here now.
Still there. Clear right.
Cool.
On your
Think.
left. Clear left.
Oh, that's encouraging.
Slower cars ahead. These guys are slugging it out for position. The class leaders in this group.
Right side. Clear right. Right
Don't-
side.
Oh, what are you doing?
Clear right.
That was daft.
The car ahead is Marshall, car number 9, and their rating is 3.9. P3. The gap to
right.
James behind is increasing. It's now 7.4 seconds. Okay, Dan, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Now, hopefully that means there's about 4 laps of race left as well. Oh dear, I've left that late. Oh. We're good, it's okay, we're good. Everybody calm down. Just, it's okay, chill out. I've got this. No, honestly though, we're fine. I think 17 seconds to the guy in P2, and what's that? 7 seconds to the guy behind. I don't think I'm going to be in much trouble, unless I make some kind of cataclysmic error. I think I'm coming home in P3.
Five minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
Outstanding. Cool. So we've got approximately 2-3 laps to go.
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left.
Excellent.
Slower class car ahead.
Let's just be nice and careful about where we make this overtake. Okay, he's giving us the
Left side.
the corner. Just make sure
Clear
we give
left.
him the room on the exit, like a proper gent. Let's get some of the rubbish off the windscreen as well. Ooh, steady, steady.
Slower class car ahead. The driver in front's not known for playing fair, be careful.
Okay, so the gap behind is getting
Only
bigger.
2 laps of fuel
So
left.
that's encouraging. Alright, is this guy good? Whoa! What on earth was that about? Let's have a look at that after the race. That was lap 13. Well, I mean, oh dear, I'm partially back. I think I'm back. Okay, I think we're back. That was a scary moment. There was a bit of a latency and connection quality issue going on there. But I think we're back in. Okay, final lap, and we've got exactly enough fuel to get around. I just need to remember to go back and have a look at lap.
Alright Dan, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the
13,
podium.
I think it was. To
Slower car ahead,
just
it's
have
their
another
class
look
leader.
at what that Toyota thought he was doing. Oh, that's late. Oh, okay. It's a good thing we're not really in any danger from the car behind. So we shake it off, we keep going. We're absolutely fine. We're not going to send this because that would be daft. Just going to be patient, wait for the exit, nip to the
Car left.
inside.
Clear left.
There we go, nice and easy. No need to force it. Alright, maybe I've lost a few tenths to the guy behind because I decided to wait, but realistically, like I said earlier, unless I make some kind of cataclysmic error,
2 litres remaining.
I don't know, like, oh dear, a bit like losing control there, maybe. We should be okay. There we go. That is it. Race complete. It was actually a
1 litre
really
remaining.
pretty decent race. I really quite enjoyed that. Had a cracking race with
Well done, Dan. Great drive.
whoever
That's
it was
a
that
podium.
was in P3 ahead of me. We might sort of go back and... Well, I don't want to blow my own trumpet too hard, but I think we did a good job at keeping close to the back of that guy. Alright, so question now is, do I want to register for the Rainmaster race? The answer's probably not, because I haven't got any practice in the wet. But let's go have a look at our interaction with this chap. So he kind of, yeah, I don't know what that was about. Did we see the sort of jink out to the right as I approached? That just felt a little bit... I don't know what that was about.
That's the end of the session.
There's absolutely no need for that, whatever that was. Yeah. Yeah, that seems a little bit... That seems a little bit like I might want to report that. Yeah, not happy with that at all. Where are we? Who are you? Heine. Cool. We'll send that in when we get the chance. Right, practice is not important. We've seen that already, and there we go. We've got a nice, comfortable 35 iRating to go. To go on to our increasing total. So we're getting much closer to hitting that 2500 peak that I've had before. I mean, if I were to have a look at the old profile here, you know, based on my peak here was 2553. That was earlier this spring gone. So, you know, maybe there's a chance we might be able to get back up there. Who knows? Like I say, at the end of the day, iRating isn't the be all and end all, but it certainly is nice to have. So the next thing really is, well, there's not really a lot to choose from, is there? So I'm not really interested in the formula side. The oval just looks a bit sort of meh. It's going to have to be a sports car series. IMSA. I mean, I'm always banging on about trying to get this one, trying to participate in this one a bit more often. So we've got the, oh god, we've got potential for rain as well. That could be potentially tough. I don't necessarily want to. In fact, what I might do is create myself a test drive scenario with a... In fact, can I... Why is it still showing insured? Why? The chance of rain is... I don't understand this. Why am I not getting rain if... Right, let's just go with static weather, and we'll go a moderately wet track. And we'll test drive that. I want to get familiar with how the car feels in the wet and how it drives for 10 or 15 minutes while simultaneously trying to, not necessarily learn the track, but become familiar with it again. Yeah, probably not a great combination, but ideally this will put me in a good place so that if we do enter the series and it turns out to be a wet race, I won't be completely up a creek without a paddle. See what I did there? Paddle, pun, metaphor with the rain thing. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Cool. Hi, right. So away we go. Let's make sure we get a wet setup on, and yeah, we'll just go with it as it is.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Now, I understand these cars are supposed to be notoriously difficult to drive in the wet. Not the best of times. Oh dear. Sure, I can absolutely go quicker. Just want to get familiar with the layout and how the car feels in the wet. Probably go a bit quicker through there as well, actually. Whoa, steady, steady. Oh gosh. No, okay. Alright, so there's a lap complete without really losing control, so that's encouraging. Oh dear, I should have been on the brake so much sooner. Let's forget that even happened, shall we? Oh dear. Oh, okay, cool. Yep, seems fair.
Mind these track limits, please, Dan.
Okay, that will probably do. And I'm now sort of. So I actually came third in
You've just
that
done a
in that PCC race, Mike.
154.9.
Managed to pull off a pretty. Oh god, I've left that too late. Ugh. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I managed to pull off a pretty sweet overtake to secure P3, and then use the traffic to my advantage to, secure the position, I suppose. We're just now thinking about doing the IMSA series, and I thought I'd get some practice in the wet, or at least get familiar with the track in the wet before throwing myself into a race. So that way, if it does turn out to be a wet race, then I'm not completely, not completely scuppered. I'm still going to struggle. I'm still going to have a bad time, but it will be better than having had no practice whatsoever. So we'll jump in the session now and hope that it is not a wet race. And now I just need to use the 20 minutes that I've got left to do as well as I can to learn the track. So I'm not completely unfamiliar with this track. I do know the layout. I'm quite happy with the layout. It's just refining some of the marks and entry speeds and all the rest of it. That's going to be the difficult problem. Yeah, let's see where we end up. So hopefully it won't be. I mean, it does say rain is unlikely, but it was a 29% chance. So there is always that potential. Turns 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the wet, or even in like normal conditions, are going to take me some time to get used to. I think 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the wet are just going to be a massive problem. Because I don't feel as though I'm going to want to commit to 2 particularly hard in the wet. Certainly not close to the curb where the dry line is. But it's such a long, high radius corner that it kind of sucks you in as well. Anyway, track's dry, rain approaching.
The leader has just done a 140.3.
Let's go with the high downforce set and just try and get some laps in. Oh, that's a bit of a heartbreaker. Sorry about that, mate. I mean, what can you do? It's unfortunately part of racing, isn't it?
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line.
There's not a lot you can do about the heroes. They're just hero's gonna hero, Wow. Yeah, that corner just seems to go on forever. Yeah, that just makes it even worse, doesn't it? you don't mind it happening, you know, if they apologise for it. Oh, crikey, away we go. Oh dear, we're starting again. Yeah, you never mind it happening if they're going to apologise. But sometimes. Right.
Pit exit's clear.
So, track's dry, but we are seeing spots of rain on the
We've got
windscreen.
cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. Okay, Dan, it's starting to drizzle.
Cool.
The track temperature's falling. It's now 21 Celsius.
Car right. Clear right.
Well, I mean, right away, I'm going to be at a huge disadvantage here because this is just going to be one of those tracks that everybody knows because of the, you know, the Nordschleife, and everybody knows it well.
On your right. Still there.
And
Clear right.
you know, I would think I've made my position on the Nordschleife quite clear. Which unfortunately means I don't get much opportunity to drive here. See, already that's so much easier on the second lap with tyres that are just that little bit warmer. And of course the track's just going to deteriorate on me as well.
Left side. Clear left.
Yeah, the tyre temperatures are making... I mean, it's amazing just how much easier it is. Just with some fairly warm rubber. Oh, I've overcooked that.
Sector 2 time is good. The leader has just done a 139.7.
There's probably a better way of doing that one as well. I'm going to have an awful lot to learn over the next sort of hour or so.
Car left. Clear left.
The leader's just done a 138.8. E9. The guy behind has just done a 147.0. The car ahead has just done a 142.8. Sector 1 is 1.8
Oh, no.
off the pace.
Never mind. I need to turn in later for that one, I think. Not quite as early as I am. Again, it just feels like another one of those corners that sucks you into it. Okay, slowly getting a bit more confidence here.
P12, you're currently 5.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.7 seconds off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 146.7. The guy in front has just done a 142.6.
On your left. Clear left.
That's better.
Sector 2 is 2.3 off the pace.
That felt a bit better as well. Oh,
On your left. Clear left.
could have gone a little bit. I mean, if I'd planned it with the GT3 car, that might have, you know, all looked a little bit safer as well. But that's another thing I'm going to have to learn is quickly as well. When is it safe to send
Left
it up
side.
the inside of
Clear left.
When is it safe to send it up the inside of a GT3, and when should I
P14.
maybe not?
Sector 3 is 2.5 off the pace.
Left side. Clear left.
There you go. That looked like a fairly safe moment, I think. Maybe.
Sector 1 is 2.3 off the pace.
Oh, okay. Yeah, lift through the first part of Schumacher S.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. Sector 2 is 3.2 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
Oh, okay.
Sector 1 is 2.1 off the pace.
sector.
Sector 2 is 2.6, off the pace. The car in front's lap time is at 1:44.5.
Cool, how long have we got? 5 minutes.
15th place.
2.75
Sector 3
litres
is
of fuel per
2.1,
lap.
off the pace.
Thereabouts. Which means I'm going to need about 10 litres for qualifying. If not less, if it's wet. Hopefully, as I keep saying, hopefully it's not going to be wet when the session actually starts.
Sector 1 is 2.4, off
I mean,
the pace.
this kind of wet is, yeah, it's alright, I guess. But if we start getting into the lightly wet and the moderately wet
Car left. Clear
areas,
left.
then that could turn out to be a slightly different story.
Car right. Clear right.
Sector 2 is 4.3 seconds, off the pace. The car ahead has just done a 1:43.1.
Yeah, starting to really get quite comfortable now. Still not.
Sector 3 is 2.1 seconds, off the pace.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be setting any records, but I should at least not be able to embarrass myself too much.
Sector 1 is 2.7, off the pace.
No. There's got to be a quicker way through 4. Something I'm not quite understanding with that one.
Sector 1 is 2.9, off the pace.
Clear left.
Oh wow.
Sector 2 is 3.5 off the pace.
Okay, cool. So that's the session starting. We'll duck into the pits to have a quick let's say practice of the pit entry. Okay, so lesson knows we absolutely do need to slow it right down for that hairpin corner.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Right.
100 metres. 50 metres.
Right. Okay. Away we go. Cross your
Front
fingers
left,
and hope for a dry race.
87%. Left rear, 96.
Now, I hate to get all political, but there was something that happened in the news, or something that I saw had happened recently. Oh dear. That I can't help but comment on. I was flabbergasted, absolutely outraged, to see Mr. Musk deliver what could only be described as a very, very, very fascist arm movement after his little speech at the Orange Man's inauguration. Oh my God, what has the world come to? Absolutely obscene that this man is allowed to just be so close to government, and wow, what a move. Just to be clear, I find that absolutely abhorrent, and I can't believe one would be so bold as to go and do that. Absolutely outrageous. If there is anyone watching from across the pond, you have my deepest sympathies. Okay.
Checkered flags out, P15.
All right, and the verdict is
That's the end
the
of the
weather.
session, P4.
Okay, a slim chance of rain as we sort of progress through the session, but I think we're going to be okay. So, we are on high downforce set. We said we wanted about 10 litres of fuel for qualifying. That should more than do us. Let's do that. Hit the track, and away we go.
We've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Just got to remember that the tyres are not going to be my friend for this first lap. is a bit late.
The leader has just done a 140.0. P6, that puts you 2.9 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
You can get on the gas much sooner than 4. Okay. What a time to find that out.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace.
I think maybe you can do Schumacher S without a lift. But I'm a coward.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Okay, decent second lap, I think. It's not going to win me any, well, it's not going to, win me any massive positions, but I've certainly, I think I certainly could have done a lot worse. So we'll throw the fuel back in. And prepare myself for what is likely to be an incredibly chaotic start. That turn 1, I imagine, is just going to be a riot of carnage, because of course with that braking zone being as long as it is, and the aggressiveness of that braking zone, it's just gonna, we're just gonna see so many very ambitious dives. But never mind, we'll play with the cards we're dealt. So, assuming the race starts at 1/2 the hour and lasts for 45 minutes exactly, we will not see any rain. but there's a good chance we might be looking at a... Oh, mind you, no, because if it... alright, forget it. I'm just rambling. I've already checked the speed of the pace car. That does 85 k's an hour, so realistically, if I'm doing anything more than about 110, 120, then I'm probably going a little bit too fast if I'm trying to catch up. I don't know whether or not it's a full pace lap or a partial pace lap. I imagine it's going to be a short pace lap because there's a nice big straight just before the final chicane to line everybody up on. Right, how many we got? 41 in the split with 32 in... Oh, no, excuse me. 22, 23, 24, 25 in class, starting towards the back. So, yeah, okay. It's a little bit dangerous being this far towards the back.
That's the end of the session. P17.
But, yeah, all right. I didn't earn a good enough position, so yeah, fair enough. No problem at all. Right. Yes, it must be a short pace lap because there's no cars here. Let's go find out where we are. Exactly where I thought. Cool. Do I want to start on attack? Good question. Clear off the pit servicing options so that I only get the fuel if I make it to the stop. I'm on the inside for turn 1 as well. That's going to be... Yeah, we'll start on attack, I think, and then try to remember to switch to build when it becomes appropriate. Not build, balanced. When that becomes appropriate. Oh. I wonder if everybody's
10
going to
seconds.
hit the grid. There's one car that we're waiting for that's the one that's
Your
supposed
tyres
to
are
be
cold,
directly
watch out.
behind me.
45 minutes.
And it looks like they have missed the start, whether deliberately or not.
Rolling start. Get
Okay.
ready. We need to follow car number 30. Catch up to car number 30. Safety car speed is 85 kilometers per hour. You need to close the gap to the guy ahead.
Green already, are we? Oh, this is going to be one of those where as soon as they get around that final corner, they're off, aren't they?
Be ready.
Yeah. Because, you know, why wait for the green flag and make it...
Go, go, go!
You know... Let's let him go and nip in behind him, and then we'll...
On your right.
Take a
Yellow
nice wide...
Clear right. You're in the middle. Clear all round.
Oh, relatively
Car
safe.
right. Clear right.
Line through turn 1. Oh, crikey.
On your right.
All
Clear right.
going off.
Well done, Dan. P10. Good start. The guy in front is Lee, car number 3.
I'm going to get passed by so many different people in so many different places. Because I'm just not not read into this track at all. I could have done with so much more practice. If I want it to be competitive at least, but
Use all the track, force him to find the gap. B11. The next car is Wilkerson, car number 18, and their rating is 2.1.
okay. I got a little bit distracted by the car behind, wondering, or I was wondering rather, whether or not he was going to
Right side.
make some kind of ambitious
Still
move.
there. Clear right.
The leader's just done a 143.1.
That's pretty quick.
P10. Acosta, car number 7, is now in the lead.
Oh wow, what a rejoin. Oh no, that's gone wrong.
10th position. It's closing you down. The gap has come down to 0.2.
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Car right. Clear right.
Come on, Dan. Don't let him get away.
Yeah, no point fighting any of that. I haven't got the pace to manage it and keep him behind me, so discretion's absolutely the better part of valor here.
The car in front is McAvoy, car number 28, and their rating is 1.9.
I think this guy is absolutely close enough to send it. I just need to watch out for that dive.
Pit window for fuel will open on lap.
On your right.
Is he going to leave the room?
Still there. Clear right.
Don't panic.
Again, yeah, absolutely fine. Don't mind.
Car left.
Okay, cool. You're just gonna send it
Hold
up
your
the
line.
inside of a.
Hold your line. Clear left.
I mean, fine. Yeah, I get it. But at the same time,
On your left.
maybe
Clear
pick a
left.
better moment. Oh, pity's sake.
Car right. Clear right.
Excellent.
The car in front of us is Lun, car number 2.
Ooh, crikey.
That's a new fastest lap for Acosta, 140.2. Fastest lap for McAvoy, 139.6. Okay, Dan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. P11, that was a 142.9. Good lap, that's your best in the session.
Okay, so you can go flat through the Schumacher S. It's good to know. That was rubbish. Hello, Smokey. How's it going, mate?
That's your best lap in the session.
On your right.
Oh, okay.
Clear right.
What a send. Oh, seriously?
Dan, come on mate, defend your position.
Jim, come on. How could I have expected a dive like that?
Car left.
Honestly, are we
Hold your line.
do we just see the Nürburgring and think,
Hold your line.
let's just send our
Still there.
stuff the
Clear
nose
left.
into every gap that.
Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Honestly.
The guy ahead is car number 32, and their rating is 1.9.
I mean, yeah, the racing's been decent
The
so
gap
far
to
tonight.
car
We've
number
got a
32 ahead is now 1.2 seconds.
got a P3 in the production car challenge just a few moments ago, and we are trying our best not to look silly.
The gap to P13 behind is increasing. It's now
here at the
1.0.
Nürburgring. Oh, this doesn't look safe. Okay, at least he's done the right thing and gone off the track.
P10.
This is going to be a bit of a cluster.
Right side. Clear right.
Not my
Car right.
not my proudest
Clear right.
achievement, that one.
Right side. Clear right.
Oh. Come on, Dan.
You're coming up on a slower class car.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Car right. Clear right.
That's not safe
On your
at all,
left.
Dan. What am I doing that for?
Clear left.
He deserves an apology. Yep. I would have been upset as well. I totally understand the light flash. Oh dear.
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
On your left.
Right, if I
Clear left.
survive this lap without this guy going into the back of me, I think I'll pit at the end of it because I'm not happy with him behind me at the moment.
Right side.
Okay,
Hold your
cool.
line.
Well, you can just
Clear right.
not leave me any room.
Come on, keep pushing.
Right side. Clear right.
Oh dear.
Car left.
That's got to be embarrassing for you, wasn't it?
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
You're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are
We
fighting
got
for
this.
position. The class leaders in this group.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Yeah, we're definitely going to pit this lap, I think. I do not want any of these guys. Well, that Andrea chap, I do not want him behind me for the rest of this race. Oh dear. That's probably going to be an unsafe pit entry.
Left side. Clear left.
Come on, Dan. Keep pushing. We might get him back. Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Pit window is open.
Oh.
We'll fill you to the end of the
That
race.
could be why I'm...
100 meters.
That could have been why my pace was suffering. I
50
forgot
meters.
to change the ERS deployment. Oh no.
Front left,
Oh, well.
89%. Rear left, 95.
Yeah, might as well. Right, well, hopefully now with the ERS being balanced out, we might find we get a little bit
All
of
clear
pace
on
back.
pit exit.
Oh,
Car in front of us is Cockerham, car number 6. Slower class car ahead.
There we go.
Right, the guy ahead of us is a lap behind.
Car left. Clear left.
The The gap to Cockerham in front is now 11 seconds.
Left side. Clear left.
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Okay, yeah, so I gave up track position and put myself back in the middle of all this traffic by pitting where I did.
13th place.
But
On your left.
I think
On your left. Clear left.
in hindsight it was the right call, because I think if I'd just kept fighting with that, or letting Andrea continue his fight with me, one or both of us would have ended up in a wall somewhere.
You're coming up on some slower cars.
And
These
we would
guys
have
are
been
busy
sad.
fighting. They might not notice you.
And there would have been words said.
Left side. Clear left.
At least this way I get to manage my own race, manage my own pace.
Car left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
And yes, while I'm being slowed down in the traffic again, I suppose it's not. Oh, crikey. The end of the world.
Clear right.
Apologies for the short interruption to the stream there. It seems that I'm having some rare latency and connection issues.
Okay, Dan. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you. The gap.
Car left. Clear left.
Oh dear, that's gone wrong. Should have been on the brake an awful lot earlier.
Slower cars ahead. These guys are fighting for position. The group includes their class leader.
Okay, that's not what I want to be seeing.
On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
The gap to P12 ahead is increasing. It's now 19 seconds.
Okay, so got a clear track ahead of us now. If I can get a grip of the of how the track is supposed to be driven between now and the end of the race, there is a slim chance I might get those positions back and end up back in the top 10. We'll see though. I'm not going to hold my breath. To be fair, if it turns out that this is where we finished, then I still think, considering the fact that this was the first time I saw this track on iRacing about an hour ago, I'd say we haven't done too badly. Too early on the gas.
lap time was 141.8.
Oh, thank you.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 22 Celsius.
Ah, excellent. The chap that I pitted to avoid. Oh, mind you, as if they're on an outlap already.
V13.
Wow. Must be quick. Yeah, fair enough. I can deal with losing those
Okay, Dan,
positions
the
now.
next car is Lamponi, car number 16, and their rating is 2.1.
Absolutely no problems having lost a position to them.
The driver in front of us is Lun, car number 2.
Oh, that chicane scares the willies out of me every time I go through it.
You're halfway home, got plenty of fuel. That lap was a 142.0. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Need to be on the gas sooner after that, on the exit of that one.
Coming up on a slower class car.
On your right. Clear right.
Last lap was a 142.4. Alright Dan, your lap times are pretty consistent.
That was better, I think.
Slower class car ahead.
Left side, clear left.
Okay.
On your left. Clear left.
The leader, Acosta, is pitting. Coming up on a slower class car, Matty, car number 9, is leading the race.
Left side, clear left. Car left, clear left.
Hello, Rob. How's it going, mate? This is stupid. Shouldn't have done that.
Okay Dan, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Nice and smooth. Don't...
Car left, clear left.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Oh no. That's unfortunate, isn't it? I can't believe that wasn't an off track.
Slower class car ahead.
Right side. Clear right.
The gap to car number 32 behind is increasing. It's now 7.5. P12. Your last lap time was at 141.9. Sector 1 is 0.8. Off the pace. You've used half your fuel.
On your left.
This is not smart.
Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
The leader, Matty, is pitting.
That dude absolutely deserves an apology from me. That was a very untidy, very ill-advised overtake.
Acosta, car number 7, is now leading.
Ooh, 11th now.
Come on, head up. Keep your focus further down the track. P11.
Bit heavy on the brake. I think we had a minor lock-up going into that one.
Okay, Dan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
Right. What about this Copeland fella? Where is he? Just emerging from the pits. Oh, I wondered if he might send it to try and keep the position, but even that might have been a little bit ambitious. Of course, the bad news now is that I've got to, for the rest of the race now, prove that I'm quicker than this guy. Try and prove to him that I'm quicker than him. Else he's going to start getting aggressive and start sticking his nose down. Into gaps that aren't necessarily there.
The guy in front is Lamponi, car number 16, and their rating is 2.1.
That's not ideal.
On your right. Clear right.
The gap to Copeland behind is increasing. It's now 0.5.
Car right, clear right.
P9. Coming up on a slower class car.
On your left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
Oh, that was a bit of an early turn in. That could have gone better.
You're coming up on a slower car.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Not gonna lie, the traffic is less than helpful.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh, that was a block, wasn't it?
On your right.
Fair one.
Clear right. Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Bad luck, mate. You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
Right side. Clear right.
Okay, Dan. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. The car in front of us is now Copeland. Car number 15.
Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Well done. Eyes front now.
Oh dear, that's gone poorly.
We've just cut the track.
Come on, Dan, get a grip of it.
Slower class car ahead.
Oh dear, it's all falling apart now. A little bit of pressure.
Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated here.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, you must be joking. Come on, bro.
You have 5 incident points.
your right. Clear right.
Absolutely fuming. Absolutely fuming.
V11. Okay, Dan, the next car is 4 laps behind.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Slower cars ahead, including the class leader.
On your left. Clear left.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Car right.
Where are you going?
Clear right.
Oops.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 24 Celsius.
Right. Go to attack and then hope that this lasts. Oh no, that's Copeland.
Yellow flag.
There we go, looks like we got the position back. He must have felt so sorry for us going into the back of us that he decided to spin it and give us the
The guy
position
in
back.
front is car number 32, and their
What a
rating
gentleman.
is 1.9.
What a gentleman. Alright then, final lap, we got 4 seconds to the guy behind, who has pitted apparently.
10th position. Last lap.
Yes, I did have wheel damage. Yes, I did.
P10. Well done, mate. Good finish.
So that almost certainly would have been... Oh, hello, Stallone. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, that wheel damage would have almost certainly been affecting the lap times. But we'll have a... Once we get to the end of the session, we'll have a look at... have a look at that replay with Copeland and see if, realistically speaking, there was anything that he could have done to avoid it, or that I could have done to avoid it. And then we'll go from there, I think. My monitor, it's...
That's the end of the session.
Oh, good question. I want to say it is a... It's a super wide. It's either 29 or 20. Or it's either 29 or 39 inches. I've got the box up on a shelf there somewhere. But yeah, it's a... okay, cool. Yeah. Cool. All right. Fair enough. He's apologised, and I no longer care about the incident. Not even going to bother looking at it. Bit of a shame about the yeah. He says sorry, and it's all fine. Yeah, it just makes it so much easier. The lad stood behind me. What on earth are you talking about? Certainly hope there's nobody stood behind me. That's not fair. Please don't do that. Let's have a look at what was set up here. Oh, hang on. There was a delightful little rejoin that we saw pretty early in the race, wasn't there? Who was it? Or where was it, rather? That's a chopper car. I want Chase. There we go. It was there. Yeah, it's this guy just coming on back onto the track. I mean, that is an unsafe rejoin. I mean, come on. Let's... It's a miracle he didn't hit anybody, to be honest, when he tried to rejoin that. Yeah, straight back onto the track. Yeah, absolutely. And all the cars, avoiding him. If that's not enough of an indication that it was a bit of an unsafe... Oh, crikey, a bit of an unsafe rejoin, then... Yeah, very funny, Robert. Yeah, very funny. Cheers, mate. Let's... That's just not fair. What's his name? Oh my god, how am I going to spell that? Chisinski. Resafe on join. Unsafe rejoin. There we go. Cool. I'll clip that and file that protest a little bit later. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's no need for it. Just I get that everyone... I get that you're desperate to get back in and on the race, but just be smart. Oh, okay. Thanks, Stallone, for sharing my stream on the team Discord there. And that's awesome. Cheers. Right. What do we have here? So there we go. massive iRating gain. We're getting ever closer to that peak iRating that we had all those months ago. But again, the numbers are not important. That's what I keep telling myself, particularly when they're going down. So absolutely delighted with that. So we've got time for, yeah, absolutely. It would have been nice if we could have finished with the 0x to get that a little bit higher, but yeah, it is what it is. I think we got an off track at some point, and then obviously, who's his face, Copeland going into the back of me, not ideal, but it happens. So I think we've got time for one more sort of short race, and I think I'm going to be bold and do the Rainmaster. Not in the Porsche because I don't own it. In the Ferrari instead. Let's go nuts, and all of everything we've just gained, okay, over this session, we're going to throw away in 15 minutes or less. Yeah, Zolder in the wet's going to be fantastic. I think I've raced it in the wet before, but honestly, yeah, I don't. I know I must have. I know I've done it before because I did it IMSA a couple of seasons ago. No, not a couple of seasons ago. Maybe last season in the P2, maybe something like that. But whatever. In a GT3 car with all the electronic aids, it should be manageable at least. Well, we'll see. Oh yeah, no, I definitely have done it in the wet because this Tillem and Bocht is treacherous, shall we say. Well, let's be honest, I'm going to need all the practice I can get, so we'll get on there. But yeah, this is absolutely going to have to be the last one. I can't afford to be up too late tonight, and I say that, but as soon as I end the stream, the sensible thing would be to go to bed, but of course I'm not going to do that. I'm going to find other things to keep myself occupied, of course. But if I tell myself I'm supposed to be going to bed, then at least I can say that I had good intentions, maybe. Right. Let's go. Fixed setup. The track is moderately wet. Of course it is. It's supposed to be. Let's go. Let's get stuck in, actually. Let's flick this back a little bit. Start the old motor.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
Okay, yeah, this is... I have to give the tyres a little minute to warm up. Probably don't need to take a wet line through there, actually, because with the corner speed being so low, I might get away without it. Definitely need to be careful as we approach Tillem and Bocht. Probably... Oh, crikey. It's alright, nobody saw that.
The leader has just done a 145.47.
stop laughing at me. I know you're all doing it. Oh, crikey. Yeah, agreed, Mike. Absolutely, it should be wet line, except for chicanes. I think because chicanes are, you know, such low speed that it shouldn't really make a great deal of difference. But to get the tyres warmed up first. Try and spend more time facing the right way. And doesn't this oh god, doesn't watching this make you thankful, Stallone, that I was not running so much in the wet during Daytona? We gave that to other people, other more competent people. Oh god, I've done it again. Ah!
Don't invalidate this lap. Track limits.
Yes, thank you for your input, Jim. Adding value as always. Okay, yeah, we'll give it a go. Yeah, okay, that's nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be. Try the next ones.
P2.
Yeah, I wimped out of that cutting that chicane. I probably could have taken an awful lot more of the curb. We'll try again next time. That should be absolutely fine. Ah.
New fastest lap for Willem, 145.38.
Show off. That's not good. Could you maybe not stop the car in the middle of the track? Much better. Oh, but although, to be fair, I'm not sure if it's a confidence thing or if it's a tyres thing at the moment. Oh dear. Probably a decent mix of the two, who knows. Hit a puddle. Oh, there we go. Now who's showing off?
Your quickest overall. Sector 3 times okay. Sector 1 is quick.
Ah, fiddlesticks. Oh well, I got a few laps in before I pinged it, so you know I might.
That's a new fastest lap for Willem, 143.93.
Further than some others. Ah, Willem's showing off again.
B2.
On your left. Clear left.
Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Oh god, Jim saying his name's Willem, and I'm just taking it on faith that that's right, but no, it's actually William. Okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. There's a lesson for everybody. You just can't trust Jim or anything he says. Can't even trust him to pronounce a simple name correctly. Ah.
Alright, Dan, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Sector 3 time is quick.
On your right. Clear right.
That's a pretty long message, Mike. You want to give me a... Why are we stopping in the middle of the track again? Good grief. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to stop the car before I read that.
Watch the track limits.
Read that message. That's probably a sensible way to do it, isn't it? Oh, crikey. Oh well. Not sure if this one exited the right-hander into...
Left front, 96%. Left rear, 93.
Yeah, okay, I think another corner you mean. Yeah. And I agree, I think.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
Let's see if I can work out how to take that one later.
Cold tyres all round.
Cool, good start. There we go. So, I think you mean this corner that we're approaching now, don't you? So, get into it a bit later. Yeah, that's more what you're getting at, isn't it? Although, you know, perhaps I could be a little bit more accurate with with the apex or something. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, to be fair, for these conditions, I think safer is going to be inherently quicker. Oh, crumbs. Oh dear. Well, that first lap is going to be interesting. Yeah, that's definitely going to be quicker. Look at the delta sort of coming back. There we go. Bonus. Quicker and safer. Let's just try and put the rest of it together as well. Oh, for pity's sake. Right, let's put that lap together. this time, how long have we got? 3 minutes.
Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace.
Thanks for your words of encouragement there, Jim. Still turned in a little bit early there, didn't I?
Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace.
Okay, so there's a lap.
You're now 1.9 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast.
I hit the puddle. Still gaining time though, so yeah, alright. Oh, come on. No, I suppose it doesn't. But
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
yeah, we'll see. I didn't actually catch how many were registered, but yeah, could be a good
Left
one.
front 97%.
To be fair, if we
left rear 96.
if we make it to the end of the session, I will consider it a success as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, and to be honest, I really need to do the Rainmaster series a lot more often. You know, to try and get comfortable driving in the rain. I think that turn 4 to avoid the puddle on the outside. I think I'm. I think I'm sort of getting the hang of turning in a little bit later for it, but then I'm also getting a bit too keen and going on the gas a bit too early, which is pushing me out onto that puddle on the exit. So yeah, it's a weird. I don't know. It's a completely different skill, isn't it? Driving in the rain, driving in the wet, completely different skill.
Checker flags out. P3.
Cool, right, so entries. 16. Okay, that's a lot more than I expected. Okay. Okay. No one there that I recognize, though. Ooh, some very brave, very brave corners there. Right then, off we go. Let's remember to shift that back to where we want it.
Okay, Dan, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Oh, hang on, Is my stream sort of stopped? Looks like my preview. Let's refresh the studio. No, okay, we're fine.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 17 Celsius.
The YouTube control room thing had made it look as though the stream had temporarily stopped. Probably a little bit aggressive on the throttle and exit that. No, it's the same. It's the same as I would have it in the dry, which I'm aware is sort of against the conventional wisdom where you kind of have it a little bit lower than you'd have it in the dry. I mean, I don't really have a good excuse. I just don't do it because
The leader has just done a
I don't have a good excuse really.
145.18.
It's,
P3, that puts you 1.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.
I've never,
43
because
off the pace.
as far as I understand it, the reason it's done is to kind of reduce the
The
likelihood of
leader's just done a
a lock-up on the
144.76.
fronts.
There's an incident in Canal Bocht. It looks like it's coal.
And unless I'm very much mistaken, I don't think I'm locking up the front wheels that much. But honestly, again, yeah, I am an idiot. I should be learning how this car works, what the different lights mean. I know some of them mean that the wheels are locking. I just don't know which ones, so... If anyone...
There's an incident in Walterberg Bocht. We think it might be Connor.
If anyone sees evidence that my front wheels are locking up under braking, please do let me know and I'll think about shifting that brake bias towards the back. If that is the reason we do it. If there are other good reasons, then please do let me know and I'll
New fastest lap for
again
Klaus.
shift it back.
143.75.
There we go. Not bad. P3, assuming no one else does better. That'll do. Yeah, cool. Alright. In that case, well, I think I'll leave it as it is because I'm kind of comfortable with it. But like I say, if there's anyone watching that recognises which lights indicate front lockups, you know, let me know if it's happening, and I'll start shifting the brake bias back. Ooh. I mean, hopefully, not well. Given that nearly half of them haven't even managed to set a lap time yet, is that for lack of trying, or? Yeah, it looks like they're not even trying. Oh, you tried and got it wrong. You haven't tried. You haven't tried. You're trying. Okay. And you have tried. Okay, cool. Right, while we're waiting, I'm just going to go to the loo again, because I have a child's bladder.
That's the end of the session. P3.
Okay, back in. Right, so well, we've earned P3, as I understand it. So we really need to be finishing in at least P3 as well, then, don't we? Sweet. Well, to be honest, as long as we... no sign of this rain stopping. Oh, shocker. Yeah, as long as we get through the first couple of corners. No, I'm not even gonna say that, because there's absolutely zero guarantee that we make it through the whole 15 minutes without some kind of drama llama propping up. Is more than 50% of the field going to spin? I suspect so, given that most of them didn't set a lap time. Am I going to spin? Yes, probably. Yes. Am I going to spin on the pace lap? Maybe. I didn't check the pace car speed. How long do we have? I suspect there are a lot of people electing to start from the pit lane, which seems silly. Why would you go through the rigmarole of signing up for a wet race if you're not going to practice starting in the wet?
Cold tyres all round. Okay, Dan, we should be competitive here. We're aiming for around P4.
Yep, 100%. I will try my best to do that. But let's be honest.
This is a rolling start. Follow car number 4.
It's probably going to go a lot worse than I think.
The safety car speed is 89 kilometers per hour.
Okay, are we doing a single file thing? Is that what we're doing? No? No, we're not. Okay, maybe we are. Maybe we are. Hopefully hopefully there's some kind of sense in the community, some kind of common sense that you know, encourages us to take the sensible option. And when it comes to corners like those very, very, very close and tight chicanes, we elect to go single file to minimize the chances of something going wrong. I'm not going to hold my breath. Well, we did it in the top 3, I guess. It's up to the rest of the field as to whether or not they want to make life easy for each other. Oh gosh, leader nearly killing, having a bit of a spin on the pace lap. That's could have been embarrassing.
We need to catch car number 4.
Okay, there goes the pace car. We're definitely not going to be going single file through here, I think.
Here we go.
We're off.
Go, go, go.
Can't see a thing. Good start. This isn't good.
Car right.
Yeah, sure, mate. If you want to send it
Clear
in
right.
there. Oh god.
Right side.
Absolutely not going to stop you.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Where
Alright,
is
Dan.
my
Decent
braking
start. We
marker?
can build something from here.
Oh, there's one spin.
Incident in Villeneuve. It looks like Jack, the guy
And
in
another
front,
one.
is not the cleanest racer. Cole, car number 10, B licence, and their rating is 1.4. There's an incident in Terlemenbocht. It looks like it's Cole.
On your right. Hold your line.
Okay, cool. If you could maybe keep it
Play
tight
right.
if you're going to send it up the inside there, pal. That would have been appreciated. Oh god, it's amazing how much of an advantage the Porsche has in the wet. You know, with the that rear-mounted engine.
E4.
It's giving it so much more grip and traction on the exit for power delivery. It just
Okay, Dan. The next car is Connor, car number 2, C licence, and their rating is 3.6.
does not seem fair, but here we are.
The gap to Connor ahead is increasing. It's now 1.6 seconds.
Okay, cool. So, if I'm car number 5, I think realistically I want to be aiming to finish in the top 5. I'm going to end up losing so much time through that one, just because I'm so terrified of dropping the car on the exit. Just need to make sure the wheel's straight before I deliver any power. And we've got car number 3 behind us as well, so he's going to be, you know, pretty confident and quick. Oh crikey. Don't think there's certainly isn't going to be any
The
point
leader has just done a 142.89.
in trying to hold this chap up.
Marino is gaining on you. The gap's now 0.7.
So, you know, if he picks his move or picks his moment, does it well, the intelligent play is just going to be to let him have it, I suppose.
Car right. Clear right.
I wonder if he's teammates with car number 4. Because that livery looks pretty similar.
The next car is
Ooh,
Marino,
steady.
car number 3, and their rating is 3.0. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Fastest lap for Savoie, 142.34. The gap to Marino ahead is increasing. It's now 2.2 seconds. P5, Sector 1 is 1.3, off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.8, off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.46, off the pace.
So what you're trying to tell me, Jim, is that I'm off the pace, yeah? Yeah, yeah. From his dry warm garage, yes. Work harder, driver. Yes, start doing your job properly while I'm sat here, stuffing my face with the Gregs and pretending I know what you're doing. Oh gosh.
That's a new fastest lap for Nicklaus, 142.12.
Ah!
That's your quickest lap in this session. The gap behind is now 3.8 seconds.
Okay, this is good. 3/10 up on the best so far. Four tenths, cool. Let's not worry about the lap time though, Dan. Let's just focus on the road, please. Oh. That was nearly game over. Am I losing time to the guy behind me? It's 3.8 now.
Okay, Dan, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. That's your fastest lap today.
5.4 now. Okay, cool. So I've gained 2 seconds. Roughly 2 seconds on the last lap. Very happy with that. Thanks, mate. Here's hoping I can continue to put in some blinders. Oh gosh. So the long left-hander before this complex, there's a little bit of me that's wondering if I can do it flat.
That's 5 minutes
in
to
the
go.
wet.
5 minutes.
I kind of want to try it, but I'm also a coward. So I think what I'm going to do is possibly wait until the cool-down lap, assuming we make it that far, and I'll try and do it flat on the cool-down lap and just see what happens.
Incident in Walterberg Bocht. It looks like camper.
Which one's Volderberg Bocht? Volderberg Bocht. Whatever it was. I'm all for the old, you know, when in Rome, but
The gap to 6th place behind is now 5.9 seconds.
I do sometimes wonder if just giving it the turn number would be more helpful than the corner name, Jim. Again, I'm a coward, I'm going to lift. Just be careful on the throttle. Nice and gentle. Oh, steady.
New fastest lap for Niklaus, 141.90. You've just done a 144.80. Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
So we've been going for the better part of about 13 minutes now, and
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
my brain has just decided that the windscreen wiper is annoying me, and it is starting to get distracting, which is weird. It's very, very weird. Oh, steady. That was nearly game over. And hopefully, now that I've said the windscreen wiper is annoying me, a little bit of me is hoping that it's annoying all of you as well, because I'm nice like that.
Incident in Walterberg Bocht. We think it might be Matthews.
Oh hey, final lap, here we go. Can I do 15 minutes in the wet at Zolder without a single incident point?
One more lap to go. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
A 44.5, excellent.
There's an incident in Klein Chicane. Looks like it's Hernandez.
Is that someone I'm racing, Hernandez? No. Don't think so.
Incident in Villeneuve. It looks like Gonzalez.
Oh!
Yellow flag.
Oh my god, where are you? Oh, just fine. Just crawl along the track.
Okay, Dan, we've just cut the track.
It could have been...
E5.
I mean, fair enough, I had plenty of time to avoid him That I should have been able to avoid that better. But at the same time, why are you crawling down the middle of the track?
Fastest lap for Savoie, 141.83.
Good grief. Oh well. Just a 1x. Should have been 0, but never mind. And P5. Absolutely delightful. Right, let's go have a look, see if we can take that long left-hander
P5,
flat.
there we go, it's over. Bring it back round.
Hopefully everyone else will finish in the time it takes us to get around there, so that we don't risk any safety rating. Thanks, Smokey. Right, here we go. Is this going to be the end of the old 1x? Oh, I see. I couldn't even commit to going full throttle all the way around it. I lifted towards the end of that, and there's a. Oh.
That's the end of the session.
And there's another incident point. Outstanding. Okay, cool. Not the end of the world. Yeah, pretty happy with that one.
The pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Front left, 95%.
Okay.
Rear left, 92%.
What was
right
going
rear,
on with our man
93%.
that was just crawling down the track? What had happened to you? Okay, so your car's already in rag order. Oh, hang on. Whoa. What was that? That was very deliberate. Are you actually serious? What is going on there? Absolutely outrageous. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, we're going to enter a file name. Chill out. I will 100% be reporting that one. Yeah, I mean, that is absolutely going to be a ban. Look at that. Right, in fact, I mean, I've a feeling that's going to be a retaliation for something, to be honest. But which doesn't make it okay. I mean, that's clearly an accident. That's just clearly stupid driving. We'll just have a quick flick through these. Yeah, that was right at the start of the race, wasn't it? Yeah. And then Archie bins it not long after that. Yeah. It's very kind of him to let us through. Gonzalez. Okay. Just gets turned around. Yeah. Whoa! Wow. I mean, I don't think that was deliberate because I could hear the engine sort of slowing down. Yeah, that's not deliberate at all. Yeah. That's just unfortunate. Doesn't make it any easier to deal with, mind, but... Oh, no! You bin that one on your own. Cool. What? Well, I'm wondering now, was it a retaliation? Because... wow. Oh, man, done that twice. That's going to suck. And you're going to lose it in the same place? Yep. Round you go. Oof. Oh, that rejoin. Wow. Wow. And oh, sticky keys. I forgot to. Yeah, and this is exactly why I try and avoid the D class series where possible, because you're just asking for rubbish like this. Cool. On to the next one. Are you about to resafe unjoinedly? Or are you just going to sit there like a good boy and teleport back? Yes, you are. Wow. Synchronized off tracks. And unsafe rejoins to boot, but yeah, okay, cool. And yeah, again, that was just incompetence. And that was just more incompetence. Honestly. Is this where we find out what happened to this guy? No, just a knock. Whoa. Okay, this must be... I don't know what on earth that was in aid of. And we're better off watching it from this chap's perspective. Yeah, I mean, that's another intentional. I mean, come on, dude. Yeah, that is not okay. Oops, it's 25 now. Yeah, you couldn't make it up, could you? Oh. Oh, and the very nearly unsafe rejoin. Yeah, that's the one we've seen and recorded already. Is he going to do it again? No. I mean, this must have been why he was going so slowly. I mean, honestly, at this point, just tow the car back to the pits. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Well, I mean, it was the end of the race, so obviously, let's celebrate by putting the car in the wall. Cool. What on earth was that? Was this... Does this look intentional? Yeah, that's intentional. Wow. Just why? What's his name? Nani. Oh, intentional. I don't know, but that was it. That was the last one of the race. I mean, I'm tempted, to go back to who's his face, our man Jesus, and then we're just gonna accelerate forwards to when he completely loses the plot. Now, yeah, okay, so it's just. I don't understand this at all. I mean, if it was just this and there was no other intentional wrecks, I'd be tempted to clip this and just sort of file a protest for like reckless driving and just generally unsafe. I mean, it sounded there like he was just revving the car in neutral. Where's his cockpit view? No, he's trying to put power on, but there's no power going to the engine because he's knackered the transmission. Okay. Yeah, so that's why he stopped. Okay, if it was just that, then I would have been tempted to protest it as like reckless driving or something, but the intentional wrecks on their own are gonna earn him a stern talking to at the very least. Cool. Wow, that was wild. So I wanted to end the stream by saying that's a series that we probably shouldn't sleep on and should really use a little bit more often. As if I got one incident point. No, two. I got two incident points. I thought I only had one. It's 11 o'clock already. Crikey. 2 incident points, and I've lost safety rating for it. But all right, yeah, the iRating's gone up, so am I really allowed to complain? And let's face it, 3.7 is decent for safety rating, isn't it? It's certainly nothing to sniff at. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I wanted to end the stream by saying that this series is something that we shouldn't sleep on and we should absolutely do a lot of. But, if you're going to run the risk of running into people like that who are deliberately going to... Yeah, I know, tell me about it. Yeah. Seems a bit harsh, but I don't make the rules. I just have to deal with them. Yeah, at the end of the day, the safety rating is still in a good place. I'm not worried about it. Certainly nowhere near as worried as I have been in the past. So yeah, quite happy. Yeah, but I think that's going to have to just about do it actually for tonight. Let's have a quick look at the series standings for the ones we're interested in. IMSA GTP in Division 3, I am placed 34th out of 6 weeks participation so far. I'm sure that's going to plummet down as all these guys catch up in their participation. But yeah, 34th isn't bad. Production car challenge, I think I'm kind of taking part in that one. We're on the BMW in Division 3. Again, 31st. Only 3 weeks. I've only taken part 3 weeks, apparently. Interesting. And what else have I been doing? Sports car challenge, that's right. Where is the sports car challenge? It's in alphabetical order, of course it is, yeah. that makes sense. Division 3, 42nd. Okay, not bad. Also, just as a bit of a look how good I am kind of thing, I did the IMSA Sports Car Endurance Challenge over the weekend, and it was a wet race that, well, started wet and then transitioned into dry, and managed to make it the whole 2 hours with... I got 10 incident points, did I? I thought I got fewer than that. Huh. Anyway, I finished 5th in class after starting 31st overall. So, yeah, pretty good. Pretty happy. Go me. But honestly, that's it. That's all I've got for you. It's 11 o'clock. I need to go to bed. I've got work in the morning. It's a busy time at work. And, yeah, it's time for me to stop. So, thank you all very much for watching. It has truly been... It's actually been a pretty good stream. I've enjoyed this one. We had some pretty good results, I think. Yeah. So, Production Car Challenge started 4th and finished 3rd. IMSA, we started 17th and finished 10th. And then Rainmaster, all right, we lost a couple of places, but yeah, decent race overall. I'm going to stop the stream here. Any of the recordings that are now eligible to be filed as protests, I will sort those out now. And then I'm going to go to bed. So thanks very much, everybody. I'll try and upload some videos this week, but I can't make any promises. Until next time, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.